Hard root beers is something that has been kind of gaining a little bit of speed in the craft beer world. And I have 3 of them with me right now. So what we have here, from Root Cellars, but it's brewed and canned by Rockbridge Brewing Company in Columbia, Missouri. This is the Rohard Root Beer. McAfee. This is Root Cellars Rohard Root Beer, and it says here, brewed with botanicals, molasses, and pure cane sugar. It's 6.7% alcohol by volume. I've heard mixed reviews on it. I heard some people say it's good, and some people say that they didn't like it. I've actually had this root beer myself on a few occasions. If you have it at the right temperature, it is good, but not the best. But any other temperature, you do kind of get like an alcohol-y finish. So there's that. The next one is a collaboration between Coney Island Brewing and the Boston Beer Company, Sam Adams. And this is Coney Island's hard root beer. And this is this is Best by January of 2016. And this is 5.8% ale made with the natural flavors and caramel color added. And this one is the most popular and easiest to find for most people. This is Not Your Father's Root Beer. From the small town, it says small town brewery in La Crosse, Wisconsin. I haven't really done too many research on it, but I'm thinking it's probably made by the same people who make Four Loko and all those other malt beverages that you see. Beer with natural vanilla extract, other natural and artificial flavors, and caramel color. So let's get cracking on one of these babies. So first I'm going to look at the Rohard Root Beer. There's a little description here. Beer is a quintessential American beverage first brewed by colonists using domestic roots, herbs, and spices. These historic small beers did not contain much alcohol. Root Cellars has created a big root beer with an alcohol content that pays homage to its roots. Yes, it is great with ice cream. I haven't made a root beer float with any of these yet, but I've kind of considered maybe trying it one time. And this one is and these are even good for people who have a gluten allergy. There's no wheat, no barley, no gluten. You're welcome. So crack it open. I got my Schlafly Pale Ale pub glass, especially for this one. My God, it feels like soda. You know, it looks like root beer. It's kind of got that really, really dark crimson. If you don't look at it through light, it's almost black. So it looks like root beer. Smells like root beer, though. And all these beers on Beer Advocate are categorized as herb spice beers. So there's a little bit of like an alcohol smell under it. But you definitely get that licorice, vanilla, maybe like a touch of chocolate. It smells good, so let's try. Cheers. Tastes kind of like root beer, but there's something under it that's not well hidden. So maybe if you probably wanted to chug these just to get buzz, they'll probably be good for you. But if you but I guess if you probably threw these in the freezer for a little bit, then for like maybe 30-45 minutes, then it probably should be fine. So because of the weird off-putting finish to it, I'll probably give this maybe a 5.5 out of 10, but I probably won't go as far as 6 because it's good but not great. But I always kind of want to try and support the Missouri breweries. So, with that said, time to get to the next one. This is the Coney Island Hard Root Beer. And it says here, Coney Island Hard Root Beer is a new twist on an old favorite with hints of vanilla, licorice, and birch. This root beer will bring you back to the boardwalk. It also says here, the Gypsy should have predicted this. The most dignified beverage of days past, reimagined for your future self. The wooden planks under your feet and a hot dog in your hand. The only difference is now you're tall enough to ride the ride. Coney Island, where anything is possible if you're ready to take the ride. ConeyIslandBeer.com. And there's a Coney Island cap. Don't have one of those yet. It's got my collection, so. And it looks the same. It looks the same as the last one. I think I probably won't talk about the appearance of the other ones that much because they all look pretty much the same. But and this one actually smells a little more pleasant than the Rohard Root Beer did. Definitely get a lot more vanilla. A little bit of a licorice kind of thing. Does smell a little spicy. Smells good though. But cheers to Coney Island in New York. Cheers from St. Louis. It's a little more effervescent than the Rohard is. It's there's still a little bit of that weird off-putting, maybe like alcohol taste, but it's way more subtle than the Rohard Root Beer is. And so look at that licorice, vanilla, maybe a little bit of birch. This is better than Real Hard Root Beer. So Real Hard Root Beer, 6 out of 10. Coney Island, 7.5. Better than Real Hard Root Beer, but it's not as good as the last one. So, saving the best for last. This is one that I've had recently. It's time for Not Your Father's Root Beer. And it says here, small town brewery makes specialty beers. Yeah. Unique that utilize unique ingredients with an unmistakable taste and nostalgia. Not Your Father's Root Beer, ale with a taste of spices, 5.9%. And cap is plain, black, and boring. You know, the same thing. It's got the same color and it tastes way like nothing, just like cola. And this one has the best smell out of all three of them. A lot of vanilla, a lot of licorice. Almost chocolatey, a little bit of caramel. It's definitely the best smelling one of all three. So, cheers. This is not Yokai, it's root beer. I'll make this simple. 2 words. Good shit. You get none of that flowingly sweet alcohol sweetness that kind of sits under that vanilla, licorice, and birch taste. And there's a very mild spiciness, but it's more apparent in this one than it was in the Coney Island. This is by far the best non-alcoholic root beer that I have that's available in Missouri right now. And now, 10 out of 10, glass full. So that's all I can say about it. So, hard root beers, I'd say maybe if you don't like beer, but you are a root beer fan, then I'd say go ahead and give these a try. I know that Sprecher Brewery out of, what is also out of Wisconsin, has one. Excuse me. And Mission Brewery also makes one. But those are the only ones I can think of right now, besides the 3 that I just reviewed right here. So just quick overall. This one has an okay taste, has a weird alcohol-y taste under it that I don't like. 6 out of 10. Coney Island, The alcohol taste is less apparent, and it has more of a pleasant flavor. 7 out of 10. Now Your Father's Root Beer. There is no alcohol taste. It's way more pleasant. Probably the best tasting alcoholic root beer that I've had so far. So, like I said, 10 out of 10 on this one. So, yeah, that's it. Like I said, if you don't drink beer, or you like root beer, then I'd suggest give these a try. So thanks for watching, guys. Cheers. I'll see you on the next one.